Hello, America. I have a car now, and I can drive. So I can do Dan Henschel videos where I can talk in front of the camera and act like I'm gonna hurt somebody. Anyway, what's been new with me is I've been living, right? I went to this book club at my... Look, I want to meet new people, right? Because basically all of my social circle is gone. So I'm trying things new to make that work. And basically, one of my friends is going to start working at my job, so that's fun, I guess. But, you know. And also, you know, since I can drive now, right, I went out to the book club. And while I was there, I just met a bunch of old ladies. They're all easily 40 or 50 or probably 40 years older than me, all of them. Like, way high generational. And I remember, like, because I want to find people my age, but I also like to read, and I also like psychology, so I was like, okay, I'll join this. And it was just a bunch of, no offense, old ladies, so, you know, I'll have to figure something out with that eventually. I did just drive down to this dog park, and that was pretty cool. Not really, because there's no one there. So, other than the dog park just being a whole bunch of grass put together, it really wasn't anything because there are no dogs there. And lastly, there was this girl that I met today named Caroline, and she seemed very lovely. I mean, she seemed very nice, you know. I really digged her outfit. I should have asked for a number. Like, I think that's something I need to get around to doing more, is asking for information. Because now I'll hopefully see her Friday for this whole, you know, community thing that I'm doing. So that's very exciting. And, you know, that's really it, right? Because I've kind of looked at relationships in the sense that, you know, you got to go through some people, you know. Like, all of my friends have figured out they don't really like me, and that's okay. And that's not me being a victim of anything. That's just kind of the truth, right? Because I stuck by people kind of like glue. Like, even though it didn't really stick, I still tried. And eventually, you know, when it got old and it got gray and it got a bunch of glitter and stuff in it, and it was like, you can't really stick to this anymore. You can't keep lying to yourself. I'm talking in the third person, by the way. So with that in mind, gosh, there's a there's a tornado. No, but that's really what my life has been lately. And it's been a lot of experimentation, a lot of exercising, and just trying to mend myself into a person. And that's it, right? And I've been reading this book. I'm actually at a stop here, so I'm good. I'm in my neighborhood. This is, conversationally speaking, I've been reading this on and off, but mainly I take it with me to my community services. So whenever the kids sit down and they have to listen to the teacher, I read it. So that's very, very nice, because with that in mind, this is just a big stream of thought, by the way. Nonetheless, it's important to me that I make some friends. Because you can't live a happy, healthy life if you don't have happy, healthy friends and a happy, healthy mind. So with that in mind, that's it. Thank you all for listening to me ramble on and talk nonsense for a little bit. I wish you all well, and good luck.